Have you ever wondered why certain women arouse an almost magnetic admiration? It's not just about their looks, but about an aura of confidence and self-assurance that surrounds them. These are women who seem to command respect and admiration effortlessly wherever they go. I'm about to share with you 12 subtle yet powerful habits that will transform your presence. Forget superficial advice. Here, you will discover how to cultivate a beauty that emanates from the depths of your being. By the end of this video, you will have the keys to becoming a woman who inspires and captivates everyone around her. Get ready to discover the 12 micro habits that scream high-value woman that are the real secrets to highlighting that special aura that will make you stand out. Forget generic advice. These aren't your typical tips about drinking more water or always wearing lipstick. No. Here I will teach you how to cultivate an elegance that goes beyond physical appearance and will allow you to unleash your maximum potential. Let's dive deep into the subtle art of glowing both inside and out. You will discover how small changes in your daily routine can have a transformative impact on your life. What is it about these women that makes them irresistible? Why do they seem to have everything under control? You'll have a toolbox of little habits that will have people wondering what your secret is. So are you ready to level up and become the high-value, magnetic woman you were always meant to be? Join me. Get ready to shine. Social networks. Let's start with something we all interact with on a daily basis: social media. I'm not here to tell you to quit Instagram or TikTok. Instead of drastically deleting your social media profiles, I propose you to focus on turning your online presence into a sort of personal museum. Imagine each post as a work of art that you carefully select and display, reflecting your most authentic vision and values. I'm not suggesting you give up remote control of your digital life, but rather take the reins and configure it to your liking. Your online presence is a reflection of you, so mold it like an artist molds clay, creating a work that best represents you. What story are you telling? Do you post a mishmash of random memes and late-night food pics, or do you paint a picture of the life you're building and the woman you're becoming? Here's the deal. Start treating your feed like prime real estate. Instead of demolishing your digital home, I invite you to remodel it. Every brick you lay, every painting you hang, contributes to the construction of your online identity. Design a space that is welcoming, inspiring, and makes you feel proud. Before posting, ask yourself, does this align with the image I want to project? This doesn't mean being fake or just showing the highlight reel. It's about being intentional. It's not about faking a perfect life, but about showing your real life in an authentic and meaningful way. Just as an artist reveals his soul through his work, you can use social media to share your passions, your thoughts, and your deepest experiences. Try this. Choose a cohesive color scheme for your posts. It can be soft pastels, vibrant jewel tones, or classic black or white. This simple trick instantly elevates your feed and makes it look more organized. Hey, you know what? Sometimes we spend so much time checking if we look good in photos that we forget to enjoy the moment. Relax a little. I know you look amazing, but your value goes way beyond a selfie. Limit the amount of selfies. Don't think that your worth is measured in likes or how many people tell you how pretty you are. You are much more than that. You have so many amazing things to offer the world, so don't just focus on your physical appearance. There's a whole universe to explore within you. Incorporate photos that reflect your passions, whether you're into photography, cooking, or just enjoying nature. Also, share quotes that inspire and motivate you on a daily basis. By combining meaningful images and words, you will create a unique space where your followers can get to know you better and connect with you on a deeper level. Did you read an interesting article? Share it with a short comment. Tell about the new skill you learned or post about your journey. This demonstrates depth and intellectual curiosity, traits that are incredibly attractive. Remember that you're not just posting to get likes, you're creating a narrative about who you are and what you stand for. Make it count. The art of eye contact. Moving on to something a little more subtle but incredibly powerful. The art of eye contact. This micro-habit is all about striking the perfect balance between confidence and approachability. The emotional intelligence of a high-value woman is reflected in every aspect of her interaction, and her gaze is no exception. She understands that the gaze is a window to the soul and therefore uses it wisely. Her serene and penetrating gaze conveys a security that comes from a deep self-confidence and a knowledge of her own worth. A high-value woman masters the art of nonverbal communication. Her gaze, far from being a tool of domination or evasion, is a bridge to authentic connection. With almost intuitive precision, he finds the perfect balance between security and kindness, projecting a confidence that invites and a warmth that enchants. Here's the trick when you're talking to someone. Make eye contact for about 4 or 5 seconds, then briefly look away before reconnecting. This shows that you are engaged, but not intimidating. It's like a little dance of the eyes, and when done right, it's incredibly powerful. But here's where it gets interesting. A high-value woman radiates a presence that goes beyond words. Her gaze is a powerful instrument that she uses with intention. He doesn't just make eye contact during conversations. He is aware of how his eyes convey confidence and security at all times. As she enters a space, she performs a slow, deliberate visual sweep, briefly connecting with those around her. This subtle gesture communicates that she is present, attentive, and ready to interact. It's a subtle way to acknowledge your surroundings and exude presence. And here's a little-known secret. Practice the triangle technique. When you talk to someone, alternate your gaze between their eyes and their mouth, forming an inverted triangle. This keeps your eye movement natural and attractive without becoming overwhelming. The appeal of a high-value woman transcends physical beauty. Her gaze, full of nuances and depth, is an irresistible magnet. She knows that the true power of a look lies in its ability to connect with another on a deeper level, transmitting a security that is both seductive and reassuring. What your bag says. Okay, let's talk about something that may seem small, but says a lot. Your bag. I'm not talking about having the latest designer bag. If that's your thing, that's fine, but I am talking about what's inside your bag. A bag is like a visual diary. Each object we carry inside tells a little story about our tastes, our priorities, and the moments we live. A book we are reading, a photograph of a loved one, a concert ticket. These are fragments of our lives that we always carry with us. It's like a secret code that only we understand. Now imagine, you're in the cozy corner of the coffee shop. The date is going better than you expected until it occurs to you that you need to moisturize your lips. You open your bag expecting to quickly find the little tube, and what do you find? Absolute chaos. Your purse is a black hole from which emerges a whirlwind of crumpled papers, old receipts, coins that insisted on making a jingling concert, and to top it off, a suspiciously sticky granola bar that seemed to have spent more time in your purse than it had been in your stomach. And what about lipstick? Impossible to find. I had no idea
where I had gotten into. A well-organized bag is synonymous with efficiency. Having everything we need in one place saves us time and stress. Plus, it allows us to quickly find what we're looking for when we need it.
A high-value woman knows that true sophistication lies in the details. Your handbag is like a microcosm of your life. Keeping it organized shows that you value order and are prepared for whatever the day brings. From a cell phone charger to a small first aid kit, a well-equipped and organized bag allows us to be prepared for any situation. It allows us to take our world with us wherever we go. Whether we're going to work, hanging out with friends, or traveling, our bag is our inseparable companion, the place where we keep our most precious treasures. So here's a quick way to renew your bag. First, do a complete purge, empty everything, and keep only what you really need. Invest in a few small bags or organizers. Use one for makeup, one for tech accessories, and one for important documents. Always carry a small notebook and a pen. You never know when inspiration might strike or when you'll need to jot down important information. Keep a pack of mints or a small bottle of your signature scent. These little things can be lifesavers in unexpected situations. And here's a pro tip. Once a week, usually on Sunday evening, take 5 minutes to reset your bag. Remove unnecessary items, refill what you need, and give it a quick clean. This simple habit ensures you start each week feeling fresh and organized. Remember, when you reach into your bag with confidence, knowing exactly where everything is, everything shows. It's a small detail that speaks to your overall approach to life, organized, prepared, and in control. Your personal scent. Ladies, let's prepare our senses. We're going to explore an often underestimated aspect that has transformative power: your personal scent. Yes, just as you heard, the fragrance you choose can say a lot about you and leave a lasting impression. Let's discover together how to enhance this very special sense. Have you ever wondered how others perceive you? Beyond what we wear or how we behave, our personal scent plays a fundamental role in the first impression we make. Now, I'm not just talking about spraying yourself with some perfume before you head out the door. Fragrance is not just a simple accessory for a high-value woman, but rather an olfactory signature that distinguishes her. It's like a personal stamp, a unique imprint she leaves at every encounter. Just as a luxury brand has a distinctive fragrance, she cultivates a scent that becomes her calling card, something people remember and associate with her. Finding your signature scent is a journey, not a destination. It may take some trial and error, but when you find that perfect fragrance that makes you feel like the best version of yourself, it's magical. But this is where it gets interesting. A truly valuable woman doesn't just rely on perfume. She creates an olfactory experience. Think about it. Every product we use, from shampoo to detergent, leaves a unique aromatic footprint on our daily lives. This combination of fragrances, ranging from the floral notes of our lotion to the soft aroma of our favorite detergent, creates a personal and distinctive olfactory profile, like an invisible signature that accompanies us everywhere. Try this. Choose complementary scents for your various products. If you love floral scents, perhaps opt for a citrus shampoo and vanilla-scented lotion. This combination creates a unique layered scent. Now here's a little-known secret. The way you apply your fragrance matters just as much as the fragrance itself. Instead of spraying directly on your skin, try misting the air in front of you and walking through the mist. This creates a more subtle, alluring effect. And let's not forget the power of essential oils. A touch of lavender oil on your wrists before bed, or a touch of peppermint oil on your temples when you need a boost. These little touches can elevate your scent game to a whole new level. Remember that your scent is often the first thing people notice about you and the last thing they remember. Make it count. The practice of reflective listening. Now let's talk about a habit that really sets high-value women apart: the ability to make others feel seen and heard. This is about more than just being a good listener. It's about creating genuine connections. When someone is talking to you, give them your full attention. Put down your phone, turn towards them, and really listen. But here's the key. It's not just about listening to their words. It's about understanding the emotions behind them. Try this reflective listening practice. After someone shares something with you, paraphrase what they told you. Not only does this show that you've been paying attention, but it also gives them a chance to clarify if you've misunderstood something. And here's a powerful tip. Remember details from your conversations and bring them up later. Did your colleague mention that they had a big presentation coming up? follow up, and ask how it went. This shows that you value them and are interested in what they share with you. By making others feel truly seen and heard, you create a magnetic presence that draws people to you. It's a hallmark of a high-value woman who understands that true connections are based on genuine interest and empathy. Cultivate your passions and hobbies. Now let's talk about something that adds depth and dimension to a high-value woman who cultivates a passion or hobby. It's not just about having something to do in your free time, it's about nurturing a part of you that is uniquely yours. A high-value woman recognizes that her essence transcends traditional roles. She invests in experiences that nourish her soul, such as artistic expression, physical challenges, or exploring hidden passions. These activities, beyond being simple hobbies, are an introspective journey that connects her with her most authentic self. Whether she finds peace in a blank canvas, adrenaline in the heights, or satisfaction in creating a feast, each activity enriches her from within. The specific hobby doesn't matter as much as the enthusiasm and dedication you put into it. When you are passionate about something, it shows. Your eyes light up when you talk about it, you get excited, and that energy is contagious. It makes you interesting, multidimensional, and I dare say irresistible. But here's a little secret that many people overlook. It's not just about having a hobby, it's about approaching it with intention and continued growth. A high-value woman doesn't just dabble, she dedicates herself to improving and learning more about her chosen passion. Try this. Set aside a specific time each week for your hobby. Treat it with the same respect you would give a work commitment or an important appointment. This shows that you value your personal growth and interests. And here's another pro tip. Don't be afraid to share your passion with others. Teach a friend the basics of your hobby. Join a club or online community related to your interest, or even start a blog or social media account dedicated to that activity. Not only does this help you connect with like-minded people, but it also positions you as someone with experience and depth. Your passions and hobbies are a reflection of your curiosity about the world and your commitment to personal growth. Embrace them fully. There's a whole world out there waiting for you to explore and have fun. Mind your posture. Let's move on to a micro habit that literally elevates your presence by keeping you in good posture. I'm not talking about the stiff, uncomfortable posture your grandmother might have insisted on. This is about aligning your body in a way that exudes confidence and demands respect. A high-value woman understands that posture is more than just standing up straight. It's a form of nonverbal communication that says a lot before you say a word. Good posture indicates self-confidence, mindfulness, and poise, and here's a tip that's often overlooked. Focus on your breathing. Deep diaphragmatic breathing naturally encourages better posture. Try this. Breathe deeply, allowing your belly to expand, and as you exhale, gently pull your belly button in towards your spine. This engages your core and helps maintain an upright posture. Your posture affects not only how others perceive you, but also how you perceive yourself. Studies have shown that adopting a powerful posture can increase your confidence and reduce stress levels. It's a physical way of embodying the high-value woman you are. Remember that good posture isn't about being stiff or unnatural. It's about finding alignment and ease in your body. Practice mindfully throughout your day, whether you're sitting at your desk, standing in line, or walking down the street. Over time, good posture will become a silent but powerful testament to your self-esteem. The strategic use of silence. Now let's dive into something that may seem contradictory at first. The strategic use of silence. In a world where everyone is clamoring to be heard, a high-value woman knows the power of a well-placed pause. Here's the secret. Silence is a void. It's a space you create for impact, reflection, and connection. It's about knowing when to speak, and most importantly, when to listen. Next time you're in a conversation, try this. Resist the temptation to fill every moment with words. When you're asked a question, take a moment before you respond. It shows that you're thoughtful, not reactive. In a debate or negotiation, a moment of silence can make your opponent feel uncomfortable and give you the advantage. But here's where it gets really interesting. Use silence to emphasize your words. Pause. Let it sink in. It's like adding an exclamation point to your statement without saying a word. And here's a pro tip. Practicing comfortable silence in your relationships shows trust and depth. Not every moment needs to be filled with chit-chat. Remember that a high-value woman is not afraid of silence. She owns it, shapes it, and uses it to her advantage. In a noisy world, your strategic silence will speak volumes. Your personal care. Okay, let's talk about your skincare ritual. I'm not talking about applying some moisturizer and calling it a day. I'm talking about a personalized, mindful routine that's as much about self-love as it is about self-care that makes you glow. That's why it's important to take time for yourself every day. This routine sends a powerful message to yourself and the world that you value self-care. And self-maintenance isn't about vanity, it's about self-respect. But here's the trick. It's not about having the most expensive products or the latest ingredients. It's about consistency and knowing what works for your unique skin. A high-value woman understands her skin's needs and addresses them with intention. Try this. It turns your skincare routine into a mini meditation. As you cleanse, tone, and moisturize, focus on the sensations, the coolness of the water, the texture of your products, the gentle pressure of your fingertips. It's a moment of mindfulness in your day. Dare to change the rules of the game. Educate yourself about the ingredients in your beauty products. Understanding what you're putting on your skin allows you to make informed decisions. Plus, there is something undeniably high value about a woman who knows the benefits of the compounds in her creams and oils. Remember that your skin is the largest organ on your body. Treat it with care and knowledge. It's not just about looking good. It's about feeling good and projecting that inner glow to the world. Embracing loneliness. Now let's pause on something that may seem a little contradictory in our hyper-connected world. Embrace solitude. I'm not talking about being a hermit, nothing like that. I'm talking about the art of feeling comfortable in your own company. A high-value woman is not afraid of being alone. In fact, she appreciates it. She knows that solitude is not loneliness. It is an opportunity for self-discovery, reflection, and recharging. A high-value woman is an island unto herself. She doesn't need company to feel complete. She enjoys her own company, finding in solitude a sacred space for personal growth. Loneliness is not a void, but a blank canvas on which you paint your own destiny. But here's where it gets interesting. Embracing solitude isn't just about being okay with eating alone at a restaurant or going to the movies alone, though those are great starts. It's about actively seeking out moments of solitude and using them productively. Try this. Schedule regular appointments with yourself, maybe a Sunday morning walk in the park, a solo trip to a museum, or even a weekend getaway. Use this time to check in with yourself, set goals, or simply enjoy your own thoughts without distractions. And here's a pro tip. Learn to differentiate between loneliness and isolation. Solitude is chosen and refreshing. Isolation is imposed and exhausting. A high-value woman knows the difference and organizes her alone time accordingly. Remember that your relationship with yourself sets the tone for all other relationships in your life. When you feel comfortable in your own company, you bring a sense of fulfillment to your interactions with others, and that is incredibly attractive. Choose your wardrobe well. Let's change the subject and talk about something that forms the basis of your outward appearance, the basic elements of your wardrobe. Now, I'm not talking about following every passing trend. I'm talking about investing in quality pieces that will stand the test of time. A woman of true style knows that fashion goes beyond labels. Her wardrobe is a carefully selected collection of quality, timeless garments that adapt to any situation with elegance and confidence. Each piece is an investment in itself, reflecting your unique personality and enhancing your natural beauty. The high-value woman understands that fashion is a tool to feel empowered. Her style is based on clothes that make her feel comfortable and confident in her own skin without sacrificing sophistication. Beyond passing trends, she looks for pieces that make her stand out for her authenticity and good taste. Think about it. What's more impressive? A wardrobe full of fast fashion that collapses as soon as new trends arrive and after just a few wears, or a carefully curated collection of pieces that fit perfectly and last for years. Here is a task for you. Take it as a game that will give you knowledge, you will have fun, and you will get a lot of benefit from it. Focus on the fabrics. Learn to recognize quality materials by touch. A well-made cotton t-shirt, a perfectly tailored wool blazer, a silk blouse with the perfect drape. These are the basic components of a high-value wardrobe, and here's a tip that might surprise you. Consider the cost. It's a very easy calculation to do. For example, let's calculate the cost per wear of those classic black pants. $200 may seem expensive, but if you wear them once a week for years, they're actually a bargain compared to cheaper pants that you have to replace every few months. When we talk about clothes, we are not just talking about a set of fabrics that cover our body. Clothing is a universal language, a form of nonverbal communication that reveals a lot about ourselves. It's like a silent letter of introduction that we give to every person we meet. When you invest in quality basic clothing, you're telling the world that you value yourself and pay attention to detail, and trust me, people notice. Give compliments genuinely and specifically. Let's end with a micro habit that beautifully encapsulates what it's like to be a high-value woman. It's all about giving genuine compliments. Beyond superficial flattery or seeking favors, it is about genuinely valuing the positive qualities of others. Generosity of spirit drives us to express that recognition in an authentic and sincere way. A high-value woman understands that lifting others up doesn't dim her own light. In fact, it makes it shine even brighter. When you give a sincere compliment, you're not only making someone else feel good, you're cultivating positivity and creating connections. Be specific with your compliments rather than a generic one like, "You look nice." Try something like, "That color really brings out the warmth in your eyes." When you give a specific compliment, you show that you go beyond a simple platitude. You're essentially saying, "I've been observing, paying attention to the details that make you unique, and I want to acknowledge them." This personalized attention makes the compliment much more meaningful and memorable, as it shows that you value the other person for who they are. And here's something many people overlook. Compliment character traits and actions, not just appearances. Appreciating someone's intrinsic qualities, such as their kindness, creativity, or commitment to their work, is a way of recognizing their value as an individual. This type of recognition can be much more meaningful than a superficial compliment about their outfit. Show that you value substance as well as style. Remember that authenticity is key. Don't force compliments or give them with an ulterior motive. It is not a question of pleasing others, but of showing humility by recognizing that each person has virtues. Generosity of spirit is born from empathy by putting ourselves in the place of others and appreciating their achievements. A high-value woman gives compliments freely and sincerely without expecting anything in return. It's a practice that not only brightens someone else's day, but also cultivates a positive and appreciative mindset in yourself. We have come to the end of our discussion on the 12 micro habits that can transform the way you behave and how others perceive you. Now, you might be thinking, do I need to master all of these at once? Absolutely not. The beauty of these micro habits is that you can start step by step. Pick one or two that resonate with you and go from there. As they become part of your nature, you can gradually incorporate more. Remember, Being a high-value woman is not about perfection. It is about continuous growth, self-respect, and radiating confidence from within. These habits are tools to help you unlock and showcase the amazing woman you already are. I'd love to know which of these habits you're going to start your evolution towards the highest value with. Let me know in the comments. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you for joining me. I remind you once again, you are already a high-value woman. These habits are here just to help you shine even more. I look forward to seeing you at our next meeting, where we will continue learning, growing, empowering ourselves, and showing the world how great we are.